Really, I've got a cat in my way. Hold on just a second. There we go. While I get set up, if somebody could let me know you can hear me, I would greatly appreciate it. While I pull everything up on here. Oh. There we go. All right, so if you could just let me know you could hear me, we will get started. I am a couple minutes early. I've got some major announcements tonight to set up for the new year, so I'm very excited about this, about that. and this will be the last show of the year. All right, you can hear me just fine. Great. Well, okay, so last week we did less of a Q&A and more of a game night. It went pretty well, better than what I was thinking it would, so that's very good. We will have some in the future, not that extreme, but we will have some in the future. I thought it boosted morale quite a bit, and a lot of people had fun. So what we do is every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go live on our YouTube channel right here, Myshire Farm, and we do a live Q&A. So if you have any questions concerning quail, colors, sexing, how to raise them, cages, anything like that, how to breed them or anything like that, we try to help you as much as we can, how to incubate, whatever the case may be. We try to answer your questions, and we'll go from there. And we try to help you on your journey. A couple things we do every Sunday is if you want to let us know where you're from, I always do a shout out from where everybody's from. And then if you've hatched eggs from us this week, feel free to let us know what that hatch rate is. We update our records, and it's always fun to see how everybody's hatches go, especially this time of year. And if you could support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it by hitting that like button. That would be fantastic. I do have some major announcements tonight. I've got a couple of them going into the new year. So when we get 50 likes, I will announce one. When we get to 100 likes, I will announce the rest. Here's a little tip. The really big announcements will be when we hit 100 likes. So hit that like button for me. I've got a lot of new things coming your way at the beginning of the year. You will want to know. You will know first tonight, which will be very exciting. And yeah, I've got quite a bit of stuff going on, so it'll be very exciting. So again, hit that like button, support the channel, and when we get to 50 likes, I'll do the first announcement. When we get to 100, I will announce all of them, and I've got, I don't know, 4, maybe 5. And it does not look like I'm buffering on my end, but here we go. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will do my very best to help you on your journey. Verna, welcome, and Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope yours was well. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Got my Gatorade. All right, here we go. Robin C's in the house, says hello, everyone. Hope everyone enjoyed their holiday. Watching from Michigan, 26 out of 50 jumbo Egyptians hatched, all doing well. They peep more than any other quails I hatched previously. Not a horrible hatch rate, but not too bad. So congratulations on that. Ted C's in the house, says hello. I believe he's international. Robin C says many different colors, many red with black stripes. Those would be Egyptians, black stripes with more yellowed feathers, a couple mostly yellow with grayish stripes. Cannot wait for them to get their feathers in. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of roux variations is what it sounds like. Black Bell Farm says hello. Bullion's Quail Farm says they can hear me. Great. Crabtree's Honeybee says good afternoon from Alabama's in the house. Black Bell Farm says hello from New Jersey. Garrison Bay Siberians says hello. Sillamore 1961 says hello all. Kasumi Rose says, hey, Zach, did you get my text today? I thought my texts were caught up. So if I did not respond, no, but I'm pretty sure I got all my texts. I would text me again if I haven't responded. Marius, unless you text in the past like 40 minutes. I don't know. Hey, Zach, all the best for you and your family for 2021. Thank you very much. We have a lot of really exciting stuff coming from Myshire Farm to everybody in 2021. We've got a lot of major announcements tonight. So again, remember to hit that like button. When we get to 50, I will announce one. When we get to 100, I will announce all of them, but there's a lot of stuff coming this week and all of 2021. So I'm very excited about that. Rod Ward's in the house from Canada. Welcome. Sillamore 1961 from Ozark Mountains of North Arkansas. Welcome. Southwest part of Michigan's in the house. The Netherlands is in the house. High Hopes Farm in Denmark, Maine is in the house. William says hi from Wisconsin. My quail are hatching right now. We'll let you know hatch rate next week. That's great. Best of luck to you. Ted C is from Sweden. Welcome. Glad you're here. Mark from Quail Acre, Oklahoma. Welcome. Brittany says, checking in from Detroit, Michigan. My Myshire eggs hatched on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. 42 out of 50 feather sexable mix, 22 out of 25 pansy feed, 24 out of 25 growl. You cannot beat that. Congratulations. 42 out of 50 feather sexable, 22 out of 25 pansy feed, and 24 out of 25 growls. In this time of year, that's fantastic. Congratulations. Alex from Nepal is in the house. Welcome. Jay Joseph is in the house. Hello from the Caribbean. Hit that like button. Absolutely. I'd appreciate it as well. And Jay, your box went out yesterday, as well as almost everybody else's that won the contest last week. They all went out yesterday except for one. I just got the text Christmas Day. Didn't see it until today. So yours will be going out shortly, but everybody else's went out yesterday. Saturday, yeah, yesterday. So yours is on the way. Carrie says, hi from Missouri. My hatch of jumbo white wings count was messed up due to my incorrect egg marking, but I have some beautiful chicks. Lots of them look like white wing. That's great. Congratulations. YRB from California is in the house. Welcome. Verna says, people, show your love by hitting that like button. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Don Cook from Eagletown, Oklahoma is in the house. Welcome. Leo Wolf from Texas says hello. Noah Lopez says hello, Zach and everyone here watching from Palm View, Texas. Jessica from Missouri is in the house. Robert from Minnesota. The quail are doing great. That's great. Congratulations. Bill, watching from beautiful Williford, Arkansas. Welcome. Ted says, I have 4 quail, 3 roosters, and 1 hen. They are about 5 weeks old, and one of my roosters keeps chasing the hen and trying to breed with her. Should I separate them? I would separate them all real quick, because the males are going to start getting real aggressive real fast, especially if they're fighting over that one hen. Hello from South Africa. Hope everyone had a blessed Christmas. Good day from Australia is in the house. All the best for the new year. Absolutely. Judy from Washington State says hello. Darla from California, thank you again. I ordered 25 fab feeds and hatched 21. That is fantastic. Congratulations. They are doing fantastic at 5 days old. Cannot beat that. 21 out of 25 is fantastic. Great job. Congratulations. We did hit over 50 likes. When we get to 100 likes, I'm going to announce a ton of new things coming for 2021, but I will announce at least one of them now because we hit over 50 likes. So, which one do I want to give away? Let's keep that one. I think I want to keep that one. They're just all so good. All right, so this is kind of a tease. When we get to 100 likes, I've got a lot of concrete stuff, but this one's kind of a tease. So next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will go live, and I've got a very big announcement about apparel. I will have a lot of things going on with that, so that's very exciting. Also, yeah, I'll give you this one as well. Jumbo Wilds will be back on our website New Year's Day, and the goal is to not take them off the website or be out of stock all year. I've been hatching like crazy for the past, 4 months, and we just put another 3 cages together, and I'm getting quite a bit of jumbo wild eggs a day. So we will be caught up by, I believe, Saturday with the orders that I already have. And then on Friday, I'll be putting them back on the website, and the goal is to never take them off. I can't guarantee it, but that is the goal. I have quadrupled, if not more, in size from last year with just jumbo wilds. So I'm hoping that when you're wanting them, they are available and ready to go for you. So that is the goal for that. So that's pretty exciting news right there. But I have a lot of really good news coming once we get to 100 likes. So hit that like button. There's a lot of really cool stuff coming your way you really want to know about. And I'd really like to share. So Phyllis says, hello, Zach from Texas. Hello, hope everyone is well at your house. Doing much better. My mom and my grandma were both here for Christmas Eve. We do Christmas Eve with my mom and my grandma. We do Christmas morning here at the house, and then we go to my wife's parents' house for Christmas brunch. And then I worked in the quail barn for about 8 hours on Christmas Day. But that is one of the sacrifices we have to make, right? Kasumi Rose says, hey, Zach, you responded I had to have my fiance text from my phone is off, looking good. Okay, very good. Living a Rogue Life says, hey, Zach, watching from Houston, Texas. Carla's Garden from Port Arthur, Texas. A lot of Texans in the house tonight. Welcome. Don Cook says 45 out of the 60 Myshire mix and 30 out of the 40 of our eggs. That's great. Congratulations. 45 out of 50 mix. Wonderful. Alan says from Malone, New York, had 47 out of 60 I got on the variety pack. I love it. 47 out of 50 is what you ordered. Congratulations. Everybody has had great hatch rates this week so far. That is wonderful. Again, hit that like button because I've got a lot of announcements coming your way. Crystal says, hey, Zach, Southern Illinois, quick question. Do you have egg cartons that are any larger? Your jumbo lay eggs that are too big for the cartons. Half of them won't fit. Hope you had a blessed Christmas. Most of our jumbos, I would say 80% of them will fit, but you kind of have to be strategic about it. So we offer the 24 counts and the 30 counts. If you put, I don't want to say smaller, but yeah, smaller eggs all around the outside corner, and you put the larger eggs in the middle, they'll be able to close. And I would say you'll be able to do that with about 80 to 90% of them. The other 10 to 20%, it just, no, that's the largest we can get, which is a good problem to have. We've upgraded our cartons 3 different times, and that's just the biggest that they're gonna be able to get. But yeah, you can strategically do that and put the largest ones right in the center, put the smaller ones on the outside so it snaps, and you'll be good to go for most of them. Hopefully you'll be able to ship to South Africa. Not anytime soon, but I'm working on it. Beth Reed says, hello from North Central Arkansas. Welcome. Black Bell Farm says, do we get a tracking number for shipments? Yeah. So because I gave so many eggs away, no. Because Jenna had to do them all by hand. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. And we shipped them all on Saturday. Yeah, that was a really bad experience. I will never give that many eggs away at one time again. But they did all ship on Saturday, and you will get them no later than Tuesday. And they were all collected Friday night, Saturday morning. Yeah, that was a bad experience, especially because we shipped the day after Christmas. So Christmas, I was in there getting boxes made and getting them all together. And Jenna on Christmas spent about 6 hours writing out names and addresses and printing out labels. And yeah, learn that mistake. So far, 73 out of 125 hatched. I may still get a few late hatchers. That's great. Congratulations. Best of luck. Juanita Field says hello. 120 eggs locked down tomorrow. That's great. Best of luck to you. Rich. Oh yeah. So Verna says it should have been emailed because they were giveaways and you didn't actually purchase anything. It doesn't send an email, and it would have taken an extra 2 hours on Christmas Day just to send emails and tracking. Plus, I didn't have your emails because I got it through your text, and then going through I didn't save any numbers, so it just was not feasible at all. But yeah, usually when you order on our website, when you order on the website, you always get an email when they're shipped with the tracking number. But because this was a different situation, did not work that way. Rich says, hi, Zach. Welcome. Brad says, howdy from cold, snowy Wyoming. Hope all had safe and happy holidays. Welcome. Karina Miller says, can't wait until you have Jumbo Wilds ready. I will be placing my order Friday. Yeah, January 1st is when they're going back on, and hopefully I do not have to take them off. That is the goal. Again, hit that like button, because when we get to 100 likes, I've got a lot of surprises coming for you. One huge announcement this week and a couple really cool announcements starting January 1st. So you'll really want to hear those. So hit that like button for me and support the channel. I'd appreciate it. Not talking to me, not talking. Alan Malone says, hey guys, hope you all have an amazing Christmas. Checking in from Liverpool, UK. Welcome. Carrie says, wow, that's amazing news. A. Jones says, hey Zach, checking in from the northeast tip of Ohio. Welcome. That is awesome. I'm assuming you're talking about the jumbos. Yes. Huge goal. Yes, it is. I've done my very best to get ready though. Rich Jenkins says, just put over 400 in the incubator. That's great. Best of luck to you. Jesse Mills says, hey everyone, checking in from Iowa. Welcome. John from Indiana's in the house. Not talking to me. Ted C says, would it be fine if I just keep a pair of quails, one male and one female? You can. Some people do it. I really recommend you do 3 to 1. Sometimes you can get away with a 1 to 1, but you really need to pick the least aggressive male you can find. Good. We got hammered with 28 inches. Wow, of snow. That's crazy. Everybody's talking to them. Rhoda Lynn says hello from California. Matt says, do you have videos of what the different quail look like as babies, or do you kind of just learn? I do not have one for just babies. I started putting one together, and it is exhausting to say the least. So I have not done that yet. I'm on my iPhone as usual, but I cannot find the like button for the first time today. What's up? I don't know. I hope you can find it though. But I appreciate you looking. That's something. I need a couple more likes to announce all the announcements. So make sure you hit that like button. John says, hope to make a trip over to pick up some eggs next month. I'll be happy to do that for you. Leo Wolf says, how do I get certified to ship eggs? You need to be MPIP, which you can look that up in each state, and each state is a little bit different. Darren says, I hatched a bunch of your SSCs a couple weeks ago. I'll need to scale down my males. Which color would be optimal to keep for breeding males if you had to weed some out, in your opinion? If you're wanting to breed SSCs, I would keep SSCs. I would probably keep a gold. You probably should have hatched a gold, an Italian, and a Pharaoh. Maybe a few of them. I'd keep at least one of each. And I would put those males with the SSC hens for optimal color. I'm so confused. I keep losing my place. Brittany says, oh man, sorry about that overwhelming massive shipping. No, that was completely on me. Didn't think about it. Did not think it through. It was awful. Probably the worst shipping experience I've had all year. But again, it's just because it was Christmas and I was by myself, and it was Christmas and it was rough. But we got through it and shipped them all out. Nick says, love all your videos. Thank you. What would be some necessary pieces of equipment for someone just getting into raising our own quail from meat and eggs? I guess you wouldn't need one, but I would suggest having an incubator because you're going to want to hatch some out eventually. You could do a brooder. For the first probably 6 months, we use just a plastic tote. You'll need a heat lamp or some sort of heat process, water, some feed, and a cage of some sort, a rabbit cage. You could do a dog kennel, couple different things. But yeah, I mean, you could start with quail very, very cheap. You know, you can get on Craigslist and get a large dog kennel and just, reinforce it with some different wiring. Get a water that's a cup, $5-10 at Tractor Supply. Get some feed, plastic totes, some bedding, or you could use blue paper towels, automotive towels, and then get stuff while you're learning the process. So hopefully that helped. Bill says, I watched some of your playlists again today. When you move birds from the hatcher to the brooder, at 24 hours, do you give any that didn't hatch a little longer, or do you toss? Well, let me just tell you, this week, we sexed out and weighed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 1,100 quail, which is exhausting. Because if they're jumbos, well, it's really easy to tell male from female, but I have to weigh each one of them, males and females, and then separate them all. And then we had a bunch of colors hatch out. They're not feather sexable, so I had to vent sex each one. And then we had to put them in the right cages and do inventory. It was exhausting. And then we finally finished after 2 days, and I looked at George, I said, we're done. He goes, yeah, did you forget about the brooder room? And I'm like, no! Yeah, so we're moving 1,300. We're moving 1,300 chicks from the brooder into the grow out cages tomorrow. And I'm going to be sexing them out the best that I can, and separating them then. So it's going to be a long week. But back to your question, I watched some of your playlists again. When you move birds from the hatcher to the brooder, okay, do you give any that didn't hatch? Yeah, so ours start hatching usually on day 17. They usually stop hatching on day 19. I don't take them out until the morning of the day 21. So I keep them in there until day 21 just because, why not? What other jumbo varieties do you have available? We have jumbo Egyptians, jumbo whites, jumbo white wings, and jumbo wilds are the 4 types of jumbos. But that is one of my very big announcements when we hit 100 likes. So hit that like button because you're really going to want to know what's coming up in 2021. So hit that like button. And Verna added a little click on thing for questions about starting. This is good to watch, so you can click on that. And jumbo Egyptians, Beth, but yeah, you got it right. Ted C says, what color would I get if I mixed an Italian with a wild? You're going to get 50-50 of each. You'll get 50 Italian, 50 wild. They really don't make a big, you really don't get anything out of those. Taco Promotion says, just set my 24 jumbo white wings to hatch. Looking forward to seeing what they all come out. Thank you for the order and thank you for all your information. Not a problem. Best of luck to you. Black Bell Farm says, question, I am getting started with quail and was lucky enough to win mixed eggs last week, but I'm getting overwhelmed when deciding what colors to start with. What do you suggest? To be honest with you, I would suggest, well, you got the mix, so those are coming your way. I would suggest maybe a feather sexable mix would be a good idea. Those are great to start with. You're going to get jumbos in it as well to start. You'll see the differences between standard and jumbo. You'll have a variety. They're all feather sexable, so they're easy to start with and sex out and move around and tell just from the look, male from female. So that's really nice. I really like the feather sexable mix. I think it's a great idea that we put those on there. And you know, you get the best of everything. You get the size, you get the standard, you get the feather sexable, you get a variety of colors. So I really like all of that. Rose Cold Ray Heather says hello from Ohio. Happy holidays, you as well. Nick says definitely help, thank you, wonderful. Sillamore 1961 says, what is the best substitute food for quail when you run out of their normal feed? I would, to be honest with you, they'll eat a turkey feed, a chicken layer feed, whatever you got laying around. Just try not to switch feeds very often. Usually they'll stop laying for a couple weeks if you keep switching up their foods. Ron says hello from the Philippines. I got your box ready to get today. I'll collect the eggs tomorrow and they'll go out tomorrow morning. So that's exciting for you, Ron. Rose Cold Rake Heather is not talking to me. That is a lot. It was a lot, Verna. Yes. Nick says, I wish I could hit the like button more than once. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I only need 4 more likes to announce all the big things coming in 2021, plus something that's really big starting this week. Megan says, hi from Massachusetts. Welcome. Karina Miller says, we are starting to breed mealworms to add to their diet. Another fun adventure. Absolutely. Best of luck to you. Ron says, any updates on my fertile egg? Oh, I already answered. Megan says, we are thinking of doing the same. The mealworms, they adore them. Absolutely. Midwest Kristen says, put eggs into lockdown last night. 86 out of 119 made it. Even got to see one dancing in there. My kids thought it was so cool. I totally did too. That's great. Best of luck to you. Ted C says, 5 more likes. Make sure to hit that like, everyone. Absolutely. I appreciate it. We did hit it. I'm going to announce, I will announce them in just a second. Karina says, I found a great place to order from if you want to have a place to look into for mealworms. That's great. If you want to add that to the comments, I'm sure a lot of people would benefit from that. Zach says, hey, y'all, hope you have had a great Christmas. We did. It was very nice. Probably the best one I can remember in years. Megan says, can you share the link, please? Oh, there you go. Tomorrow I go into lockdown with my own eggs and took your advice for the humidity. I always have it above 45 and now it is 35 and never got above 50% hatch rate. Fingers crossed. Absolutely. You're in a little different of an area, so I think that should help you quite a bit. Best of luck to you. Ted says, how do I best prepare quails when going on vacation? I don't really have a very good experience with that. I always have someone here. I actually meant, what if feed stores are closed? Oh, you grind up corn, lettuce, cucumbers, carrots, mixture of veggies, fruits, just nothing citrus. I don't know if anybody else has an idea. I have mealworms worms going. Oh, they're very cool. A lot of people doing mealworms this year. Hello from the Catskills. Welcome. Alan says, I feed turkey feed as in the winter my feed store stops making game feed, so I have to use turkey feed. There you go. Jake says, wanting your eggs, looking for egg laying consistency recommendations. We're pretty consistent. I have a playlist on our YouTube channel, Myshire Farm. The playlist is called All About the Colors, and it breaks down each color about egg laying, egg production per year, how long they lay, average weight, and all that. You can look into those. For egg production, scarlets, golds, Tibetans, Rosettas would be your best bet as far as much eggs as possible. Jumbo Wilds would be the largest egg, but they won't be as many. But it'll give you a lot of information on there. That should probably answer a lot more questions than what you think you have right now. Brayden says, hey Zach, I hatched out 40 jumbos from you and I had some ones that don't look like a jumbo wild. I sent you a picture. Could you tell me what they are? It looked like an Egyptian in there. It looked like the 2 pictures you sent looked like it's got a little bit of the roux gene in it. Phyllis says, my quail love mealworms. That's great. Marie says 30 pearl and 50 jumbo replacements, all but 10 hatch. That's great. Congratulations. Those 10 we opened and they never developed. Thanks so much, Anne Marie and Marie, Northwest Indiana. That's great. Congratulations. I'm glad that worked out this time. Oh, Rich says cat food has high protein. There you go. Zach, how about ground up dog food? Never tried it, but that should work, I would assume. Most of it anyway. Black Bell Farm says, I watched your tour that Papa did and I like the hanging cage setup. Is there a video of how they are constructed, looking to build something similar as much smaller size? There is not, but I can definitely talk to him about that. Alan says, does golden male to golden female give 100% golden chicks? No. I would recommend doing golden male over Italian hen, and you're going to get much better looking chicks. But no, golden to golden still won't give you 100%. Kasumi says, we got 100 likes. Absolutely. I will answer it in just a few questions. I have 3 Italian hens and lots of roosters. There you go. Lost Nation Quail Farm says, greetings everyone from Vermont. It's been a while. Good to be back on the train. Thank you very much for showing up. How do I introduce another rooster? We actually have a blog on that you can print out. It's on our website, myshirefarm.com. You can go to the blog section and it's called Introducing New Quail to an Existing Flock. And that should give you every step to follow. That will give you much better advice than what I would give you right now. The questions keep coming in, so I'm going to stop and do all the announcements real quick. Actually, I'm going to do one more. Braden says, so what would you do with them? Like, would you call or breed them? I don't know what you're talking about. I need you to refresh my memory, Braden, as far as what goes. All right, so now I'm going to stop and announce all the announcements. So, number one, we hit our goal for the year as far as the business goes. So I'm very excited about that. Because we hit our goal for the year, I am doing a massive sale for the rest of this year. It will start tonight. As soon as I in the video, I will put the coupon code on there. You will go to our website. You can, not you will. If you want eggs, you can go to the website, myshirefarm.com. And you can pick out whatever you would like. Jumbo Wilds will still be off. I will not be adding them to the discount. But everything else will be on there except for Jumbos. And at checkout, you use the coupon code GOALS, GOALS. And it will give you 20% off your entire order. So I'm very excited about that. We hit our goals. So the rest of the year, I want to give back. 20% off is a great deal. So I'm very excited about that. So that's number one. Number two, starting Friday, January 1st, we will actually be putting Jumbo Mix on the website, which will include Jumbo Whites, Jumbo Wilds, Jumbo Egyptians, and Jumbo White Wings. For the time being, I will be taking Jumbo Egyptians and Jumbo Whites off the website and just using for those mixes for a while. I still have some things going on with those. So we will be adding on a Jumbo Mix to the website, which is very exciting. Again, if you missed the earlier announcement, starting on Friday, Jumbo Wilds and Jumbo White Wings will be back on our website. And the goal is to not have to take Jumbo Wilds off the website at all this year. I don't know how it's going to go. We will see. But I am getting a ton of eggs each day. My daughter and I were doing math earlier, and she was asking how many eggs I get a day just with the Jumbo Wilds and how many that is a week. And so we were doing the math, and I said, that's a lot. So we're looking at hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Closer to 1,000 than closer to 500 eggs a day just in Jumbo Wild. So I'm really hoping to stay up with those. And then when you're wanting Jumbo Wilds, I can ship them out shortly and they won't be out of stock. So that's very exciting. Jumbo Mix will be on the website. You will get a variety choice of all the Jumbos. So that is very exciting. And then from right now until New Year's Day, we will be doing the website, the coupon code GOALS, you'll get 20% off. Next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be announcing a new, I guess we'll say, setup to our lives for next year. So we will try that out. But while that's being done, I will have a huge announcement about our apparel. We are making new t-shirts with new designs that we will have for sale. They're getting me the price and making the shirts now. And so those will, I don't know if they'll be available by next week, but I will have information on what to do with that. So that's very exciting. And we will be continuing to do the under 18 contest every month. So I'm very excited about that. Wynola Ranch has agreed to that. And there was one more announcement that I can't think of, so stay tuned. I'll think about it while I answer the rest of the questions. And I lost my spot. Oh, found everyone. Kiki's in the house. Hello. Nick says, what size? Am I buffering to anybody else? I'm buffering on mine. No, doesn't. Okay, just buffering on mine. What size brooder would you be ideal starter size? Do it yourself. It's really up to you. The best advice that I can give you with that is we recommend a 6 chick per square foot in the brooder. So however many chicks you're wanting to do, I would do 6 chicks per square foot, and then that can kind of be your setup. But brooders can be whatever size you want. But we do 6 chicks per square foot. Tilapia food works also, 3 millimeter size. I think it would be safer than cat and dog food since people eat tilapia. There you go, not a bad idea. Judy says, is there such a thing as quail starter kit? That would give me the incubator, the brooder, to feed the watering kit and everything so I don't forget something important when I start. Not that I know of, but I can do a video on that at the beginning of the year as far as a starter kit goes, as far as what you need. Not that I can offer you a starter kit, but I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I think I did a video on that somewhere, but I can't remember where it would be at. So I can do that. I lost my thing. Hey, will you do me a favor, baby? Will you get me just a piece of paper and a pen real quick? I will write that down. If when she brings that to me, I forget, please remind me, because I think that would be a very beneficial video for everybody. Is there such a thing as quail? Oh, I just read that. Hey, Zach, just checking in from Riverside, California. Welcome. Rich says, have wilds with tuxedos got an English white hatched? You will always get whites with tuxedos, absolutely. Darla says, you mentioned switching food, stop laying for a bit. I try to change up treats like veggies, mealworms, or soldier flies. Is that not? That's okay, just the actual feed itself. Thanks, baby. I need a big book like this. Oh, dear God, that is heavy. Quail starter kit video. Because it's New Year's Eve this week and New Year's Day, and because I've got a bunch of quail to move this week, I'm not going to guarantee I'll do this video this week, but I will have it done. I will guarantee the video will be uploaded within 2 weeks from today, okay? Guarantee first week of January. So I will guarantee that. And Darla, no, you can switch up treats all the time. That's not a big deal at all. It's the actual main feed. A. Jones says, wishing you all Happy New Year. Absolutely. You as well. Sammy says, awesome. La Sierra Acres Hatchery, any advice on watering cups, peck versus no peck watering cups? We don't do the ones with the little yellow pecking thing. We do the ones that have like the float in it is what we use. Kiki says all treats take away from a balanced diet. Balanced diet is best. There you go. Jay says, I use, I'm assuming Ziegler tilapia, got larger eggs when I used it, had to use a calcium supplement also. S8 Ang says goals. Yes, I'm very excited about that. If you're interested, you can let me know, but I can let you know what the goals, what our goals were this year. And I can let you know what our goals are for next year if anyone's interested. Oops, I just logged into the wrong account. Oops, sorry. Jay says, I can't order eggs as yet, sadly. Still waiting for incubator parts to reach 6 weeks and counting. Best of luck to you. Carrie says, your numbers just blow my mind. Thank you very much, I think. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Robin says, just opened the non-hatched 14 were formed but didn't hatch. 20 of them had no bird formation, and one of those was a black stinky egg. Just giving you this info to be helpful. Pleased with chicks. That's great. Were formed. Robin, were they fully formed or partly formed? The reason I'm asking is because if they were fully formed, that usually means there was maybe a cold spot where the humidity should have been higher. If they were not fully formed and they died along the way, that means you've got a cold spot as far as the temperature goes, just to help you in the future. Braden says, for the different looking ones on the Jumbo Wilds they hatched out, would you breed them or call them? I would get the Roo gene out if you just want Jumbo Wilds, but you could use those and probably get Jumbo Egyptians out of it if you want to start, you know, if you take the, it wasn't a full Egyptian that you sent me. It was pretty much a Jumbo Wild that just had a slight Roo gene in it. It wasn't a full Egyptian. So if you would take that and put that with a couple of wilds in a separate cage, you'll probably start hatching out some Egyptians because it definitely had the Roo gene in it. But if you don't want to do that, then yeah, I would just call. Alan says, I want to be the first to buy a hoodie. Thank you. They are on, we didn't do hoodies yet. They were much more expensive, and I'm already putting a lot of investment into it, and it scares the crap out of me, and I'm afraid that I'm just going to have boxes and boxes of apparel and no one wants it. So we're just starting with some t-shirts, but the t-shirts are going to be really cool. Jenna came up with one design, I came up with one design, and we're doing my hat that's all white that says Myshire Farm on it, and then a little cool something on the back, because my hat, it was time to retire it, so I can't wear it anymore. So I bought one for me anyway, but they're working on all that this week. So that's very exciting. I started that last week, picked a company, and I'm very excited about it. Are you working on international shipping? I am, but it's slow and steady. Jay says, awesome jumbo mix. I was going to ask about a jumbo feather sexable mix. It is. We're not going to do a jumbo feather sexable because we're going to actually add the jumbo whites to it because people love them so much, but we will have a jumbo mix, which is very exciting. Tanya's in the house. Welcome. Cody says, we ordered autumn ambers and got a lot of variations that are very nice looking. That's great. Yeah, with the Roo gene, you're going to get a lot of variations, shades, I might say. Bill says, is there a way to get purebred golden Manchurians? I don't think you would want them. You get purebred gold Manchurians, you're going to start having a lot of deformities is the problem. No freeze face yet. Yeah, well, that's great. I want to be second. I love the hoodie that Zach wears. Thank you very much. That one probably needs to be replaced as well. We'll see how the shirts and the hat go. If it goes well, I'll spend the extra on the hoodies. The hoodies are quite a bit extra just because of the fabric itself. But yeah, I love the hoodies. But by the time we start shipping all these out, you know, it'll start warming up. But the goal is if the apparel side goes extremely well, then I'll probably start ordering them in August, maybe a little sooner, and start offering them early so that when fall and winter come, we're ready for it. Nick says, thanks, Zach. Appreciate your tips. Thank you. La Sierra Acres Hatcheries has a question. Will it be okay to use males up to 1 year for breeding? I know you mentioned you use males up to 6 months for your breeding program. What you doing, baby? You want to come help me answer questions? Okay. I'm not too sure. We're gonna have a special guest. Maddie is gonna help me answer some questions real quick while we finish up. How about you hold that? Let's make sure the Bluetooth's not on. Okay. Will it be okay to use males for up to 1 year? What do you think? Yes or no?
Yes.
No. No. Well, you could. You're going to start losing fertility at about 6 months, and you'll be almost completely gone of fertility at 9 months, is the issue. I really would recommend the 6-month thing. Sorry we are late from San Diego County. We had 42 out of 50 mixed hatch. That is great. Congratulations on that. Great job. La Sierra says, just got 2 quail cages, 5 level breeding cages with egg rollout to expand our breeding program. That's great. Best of luck to you. I hope it goes very well for you this year. Is your mom upstairs?
Yes.
Who went out the door just a second ago?
Jesse.
Oh. Rose Cold Drake Heather says, how's the snake doing? The snake is no longer here. Let's see. Linda says, congrats on your awesome year from Dixon's Backyard Bounties, and Happy New Year to come to you and your family. Thank you very much. Lou says, where do you buy your feed? We buy it local, at a local feed place here. Karina says, clear streaming here. That's great. Carla's Garden says, my quail stop laying due to dogs coming to their cage at night. I move them indoors. How long before they start laying again? What do you think?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Usually it's about 2 weeks once they're stressed out. They'll usually start doing again in 2 weeks. I would suggest adding electrolytes to the water. Make sure you keep them safe and comfortable, and try not to change anything else, and make sure they're getting plenty of light a day, 16 to 18 hours of light a day in about 2 weeks. Kasumi says, I would be interested in what the goals were and are. I will answer that at the very end. Let me try to get the rest of these questions out of the way. Beth says, definitely interested in next year's goals. I will answer those in a second. YRB says, I use a white barrel on its side with deep pine bedding. For brooder and adults, it's about 6 square feet each. Great idea. Phyllis wants to know the goals as well. I will answer those at the very end. Alan says, I would love to hear your goals, past and present. There you go. Oh dear. Let's see. Yoel's Hoppin' Hilltop Farm. I hope I said that correctly. I have a question. I want to order some hatching eggs from you, but I have a mixture of colors that I'm thinking of, but my incubator can only hold up to 42 eggs. Can you do a special order? You can text me and we can try to work that out. We also have a variety choice on the website. We've got a mix, a variety choice, which is a mix of eggs on the website where you'll get a variety choice hatch. We also have a rare mix and a feather sexable mix as well. Black Bell Farm says, doing pocket t-shirts. I don't know yet. That is unconfirmed yet. I'll definitely be ordering a t-shirt. That's great. Braden says, so happy. Also, I had 39 out of 60 German pastels hatch out from your eggs. That's great. I'm going to write down 39 out of 50 GPC because that's probably what you would have ordered. That's great. Carrie says, will the hats have a Velcro closure? I can't use the snapback hats easily around my ponytail. These are supposed, I don't know yet, but it is the actual snap-on. However, it's supposed to be a larger opening in the back for ponytails. But that hasn't been confirmed yet. Robin C says, 9 fully, 5 smaller. Should I try to move incubator next hatch or change the heat sensor, like lowering down closer to the base? 9 fully, 5 smaller. You're going to lose some during the incubation process. I wouldn't be too worried about the temp. Robin, would you happen to know if they were all in the same vicinity as far as the 9 that were fully developed that didn't hatch? Were they kind of in the same area? Bill says, thank you for that information. Zach did not know that. I don't know what it was, but you're welcome. Cody Ray says, should autumn ambers all hatch the same color? No, they should not. Taryn says, can you ship to Sri Lanka? We cannot at this time. I'm sorry. You could consider pre-orders for hoodies. We will do that. I didn't want to do the pre-orders for the shirts or the hats because I wanted to make sure they were here. And I wanted to make sure they were here, and I wanted to to start a good rhythm. But if I feel good about the company we're using and I'm liking the quality and it's going well, then yeah, I'll do pre-orders for those beforehand. But I didn't want to start that way yet. Didn't know what, oh, not talking to me. Erie Quail Farm says hello from Stuart, Florida. Welcome. Brittany says hello, Maddie.
Hi.
Taryn says I'm watching your videos every time. Hi, Maddie.
Hi.
Verna says hi.
Hi.
Robin says hi.
Hi.
Juanita says, how old is Maddie?
I'm 8.
8. Michelle says, where do you get cages for quail? We build our own, but if you don't want to build your own or don't have time or whatever, we recommend going to Wynola Ranch. WynolaRanch.com is our affiliate. Living a Rogue Life says, will you have breeder sets available soon? I am putting in about 1,600 eggs the 3rd. Sunday? I know it's the 3rd. I think it's Sunday. We'll be putting those in, and those will be for breeder sets. Not talking to me. Taryn says, if you want to buy new quail bloodlines in Texas, if I want to buy new quail bloodlines and Texas white. I don't know what the rest of the question is. I'm sorry, Terrence. Sorry. Don says, you have great help there. You have great help there, Zach. I think I do. You're my help. Oh. Nick says, what all will be on sale and when will that be live? The sale begins tonight. Once I end this video, I'll go to the iPad and put the coupon code active on there. The coupon code that you'll want to use is goals. Goals. G-O-A-L-S. Yes, I said goals in the first place. Goals. It'll be 20% off anything that's on the website that's available now. It will not be for live birds. It will not be for jumbos. Anything else on the website is available for it. A. Jones is not talking to me. Doc Holiday says, hey everyone, late to the party. Zach, I ordered 25 feather sexable mix, set 29 in the incubator, and 23 hatched. That is fantastic. Congratulations. Great hatch rates tonight, everybody. Alan says, my little girl is called Madison. That's her name. We just call her Maddie. But it's Madison Renee. Val's Homestead says hello from the UK. Jeremy says Louisiana here. Got 80 out of 100 this week. That is great. But I already wrote yours down. Yes, you text me this week. Congratulations again, though. Midwest Kristen says, do you ever add any type of supplement to their food? For instance, for my chickens, I got them Rooster Booster. We do use Rooster Booster, not as often as I probably should, but we do add it every once in a while. Just added vitamins. We use electrolytes. Save a Chick is what we use. Would this be beneficial to quail as well? We do it. And it makes me feel better, if anything else. Also, I can't wait for Apparel. I just have my work checks direct deposited to you. Sounds good. So hopefully they will get those together this week. Doc says, has anyone else noticed that the lightest colored chicks in the batch are the ones that are always crying? Usually, to me, it's usually the Egyptians. And usually the darker colors, Tibetans and Rosettas. Jeff says, what part of Louis? Oh, not talking to me. Rich says, hi, Maddie.
Hi.
Black Bell Farm says, my incubator will hold 120 eggs. If doing 60 eggs, does it matter if they are all put directly next to each other, or is there a benefit of skipping a space in between? I would put them all together, but I think you can do whatever you want. Incubator should be able to hold it. Deanne says, 2 of my chicks have developed Rhineck. They are not from you guys. I'm already feeding them a supplement called electrolyte powder. Also feeding them boiled eggs. Do you have any quick cures? There's not a cure for Rhineck, unfortunately. Either they're going to thrive or they won't. Most of them that are Rhinecks usually thrive. They usually do okay. They're not very productive, though. Michelle says, how did you get an interest in quail? What do you think? No.
What about her?
She was the reason we got into quail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. we raised chickens, and I hate chickens, and so I begged Jenna to try something else, and she bought Coturnix quail and bobwhite quail and chuckers and pheasants, and we just fell in love with the Coturnix and everything about them. So that's how it all started. Doc Holiday says, Doc Holiday, I agree. I also had 2 lightest yellow with leg issues. Is this common, Zach? Is what common? I'm sorry. I don't know. Is what common? Sorry. Verna says, Maddie, what is your favorite quail? What's your favorite color?
Wait.
The white?
Mm-hmm.
Hate the white. Let's see. Verna did comment coupon code GOALS. That'll be used. I'll announce all that at the very end as well. Taryn says, Texas white quail bird I want to introduce to Sri Lanka. Can you help me? Oh, I cannot. I apologize. We cannot ship there. La Sierra Acres Hatchery, will you be offering any new rare colors coming up in 2021? It probably won't be until mid-year. Do you want to come help too?
Sure.
Come on. You're getting all kinds of special guests tonight.
Lots of special guests.
Move your butt a little bit. Okay. Yes, we will be introducing some new colors, but it will not be probably until mid-year. Bill says, how can I get more of the gold Manchurian color? I'm not big of the Italians. You can breed golden to golden. You'll get most goldens that way, but just be careful. You don't, it's a lot of inbreeding. Lena says, hi Maddie, you are very pretty.
Thank you.
And this is Trenton.
Hello.
And how old are you?
I am 10.
10. What are your favorite cages? We build our own, so I'm going to say ours, but I do use quite a bit of Wynola Ranch cages, and I love those as well. They work perfect for what we want them for. Jeff says, I have family in that neck of the woods. I'm in, oh, not talking to me. Terrence says, because I have a friend who had the biggest breeder farm, and where'd it go? And I want to introduce to him and promote quail farming in Sri Lanka. Quail farming is booming in Sri Lanka. That's great. Best of luck to you. Unfortunately, I cannot ship anything there as far as eggs or live birds go. Alan says, what do you do outside of quail? Do you follow any sports? What are my hobbies? What do I like doing? Be careful. Don't say anything dumb.
You like watching football.
I do like football.
That's about it.
And that's about it. That's pretty accurate, honestly. And I have not watched a football game all year. Yeah, not a lot of hobby time, but that's okay. Jim says, we have chlorine or chloramine in our water. Will that affect the quail meat eggs in any way? We have well water. We have really bad well water, so we probably what we spent the most money on in our business was a water filtration system. But before we did that and we were just raising them, they seemed to be okay. It was more the lines that were getting nasty than the quail. So I would say starting out, you should be all right. But if you get a small little filter or something, that would go a long way. Michelle says, what small incubator do you recommend for starting? We build our own. We've built our own for 7-8 years, so I'm not familiar with store-bought incubators, but we do have a Facebook group called...
What?
What's my Facebook group called?
I have no clue.
Do you know anything about me?
Not really. Except you like quail.
Thank you. We have a Facebook group that my children don't know about, obviously. It's called Newbie Quail Lovers. And if you post the you didn't know that, I asked you that. If you post the question on there, a lot of people will be able to give you a lot of their experiences with that, and you can go from there. Hello from New York. I am 14 and starting a breeding program with my parents. I was wondering what was the best way to pair up my roosters and hens would be in your opinion. I I mean, I understand the question, but I don't really know what you have. If you want to text me at 937-760-7282, Verna, if you will be so kind to comment my phone number again. If you want to text me maybe what colors you have, I can try to help you, or what your goals are. I'd be happy to help you that way. Black Bell Farm says, going to need a wide angle lens. Yeah, if my other son comes down here, we will. YRB says, my females need a little bonnets as long as you're branching out in new products. Maybe. Villa says, love your guests. Very nice. J.E. says, I hate the white ones. Also, I prefer anything feather sexable. I just don't like the whites. They're just boring to me. I don't like them. I sell them, but I don't. It's not for me. Brittany says, hi, Trenton.
Hi.
Carrie says, awesome family back. Hello to both of you. Happy New Year. Thank you very much. Taryn says, hello, Maddie and Trenton.
Hi. Hi.
Val says, lovely family. Thank you. Verna says, Trenton, which is your favorite quail color?
I don't know what it's called, but it has it's the white one with the black dots everywhere.
The pearls?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys really should know a little bit more about our business. Like, it's depressing.
It's pretty
Like,
depressing.
that's my whole life, and you don't know anything about it.
Pretty much. Right?
All right. Brittany says, Maddie, one white came out of my Myshire I just hatched. It is my oldest daughter's favorite too. There you go. Taryn says, then we'll come to you. All right, best of luck. La Sierra Acres Hatchery says, also outside quail, do you like target shooting or anything related? I really enjoy a lot of stuff. It's just, it's a time issue. But I love hobbies that I used to have. I love poker. I love darts. I love pool. I like shooting, going to the shooting range, shooting out here.
I think you like poker the most.
I do like poker. Movies. I love watching movies. It's hard because I don't have hobbies I don't have the luxury of hobbies anymore. But that's okay. I'd much rather have what I got. Hi, Trenton. Glad you joined us.
I am glad I did too.
Okay. Cheryl says, sorry about earlier. Only quail hatching problems were two light yellow chicks. One can't stand and the other is splayed leg and lies flat. I hesitate to get this color again if it's common. Oh. Typically the lighter the color, typically the whites are going to be the most fragile at chicks, I would say. Robin says, hi, Trenton. Love that Maddie and Trenton came in. Great to see their knowledge of the family business. Yeah. What business do we have?
We sell chickens.
I'm
Little versions of chickens. Yeah.
That's good enough. What's our name?
Um,
What's the business name?
Myshire Farm.
What's our website?
I should know this, but I don't.
I really feel like everyone in the world should know this, yes. What's our website?
I don't know.
I say it all the time. All it is myshirefarm.com. That's all it is. All you had to put was .com on it.
.com.
What's my YouTube channel's name?
Myshire Farm.
Yes! Pretty much any question is just Myshire Farm. That's all you gotta do. Oh, dear God. Oh. You stress me out. So well, look at those dimples. Well, both of you guys got dimples. Sit down. Got awesome kids. Thank you, Kai. It says 30 SSC eggs and 7 infertile, 23 went into lockdown, 18 hatch. That is great. Put, I don't know what you did with the pen. I saw you hit it right here. Put 18 /30 like the ones from before, and put SSC. What does SSC stand for?
I don't know.
What color is the SSCs?
White? So?
You're killing me. You're killing me. They're silvers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh dear God.
I know that.
What's my favorite quail color?
Oh no.
I really feel like you should know me a little bit better.
Yeah.
Michelle says, thank you. You guys have a new fan. Thank you very much. Follow you around one day a week. Zach should. Yeah. Well, they stay pretty busy on the farm. They take care of emus and they take care of donkeys and goats and cooney pigs. And they help in the quail barn every once in a while. It's kind of hard for them to reach the cages, and there's a lot of stuff going on in there. My kids don't listen to my endless animal talk either. Well, there you go. Cheryl says, we are laughing about kids and comment to know more. We can relate. We have 3 adult kids. Your family is great. Thank you. Good evening. Do you dabble in hydroponics? We did at one time, but when we bought the new barn, we kind of gave that up. But the goal is to do it again this year. Don says, our boys love the whites and the tuxedos and golds. There you go. John says, to help new egg customers, I want to offer scissors with first purchase. Any recommendations for bulk suppliers? Me. You can buy them from me. I just got, what is 5 times 3?
5 times 3, 15.
Yeah, I just got 1,500 egg scissors in. Michelle says, do you recommend white for a hot climate like Arizona? You know, the color really doesn't matter as far as the climate goes. They seem to all do fine. Which quail meat is the best? They all taste the same. You can't tell what they are once you butcher. Erie Quail Farm says, I vote for more Trent and Maddie cameos. Every once in a while they'll show up and be interested. Few and far between. I'm assuming you're not allowed to do electronics right now?
No, I am.
You are?
Yes.
And you're down here anyway.
I know.
What is going on?
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel warm.
I know.
What's your brother doing?
Switch, probably.
You don't know.
I don't.
My daughter is 6 years old, and she goes to my cage alone and collect the eggs from my 4 cages and write them down on a sheet and gives them food and water as well. Very cool. Yeah, I'm real, what word do I want to use? Particular. I'm very particular about the quail barn and how things are done. But they do a lot of work with the other animals on the farm. And every once in a while, they'll come in and help out when we have a really big day. But they're pretty much the only reason why the goats and the pigs and the chickens and the emus and everything else is still alive on this farm. They feed really well. Take care of them. Go check for emu eggs.
You never do that.
She does.
I did it today.
She does more than you, to be honest with you. Well, she does. Let's see. When Nita says put both kids to work. You hear that? Guess we're gonna have to talk about this.
Why? Why?
Lena says, they're absolutely wonderful. You were so blessed, Zach. We are. Absolutely. I agree. Alan says, I fly hawks with my kids, and we love football, soccer. We got the game when the COVID doesn't mess it up. I also fish, but just happy to spend any time with my kids. You have a lovely family, Zach. Thank you very much. Somerville, Alabama is in the house. Chickens, ducks, and quail, all organic eggs. Larry and Connie at Scoots Organic. Very cool. Jay Joseph says, your children are entertaining. Family trivia night. We do like trivia games. We try to have family night at least once a week. We try.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work out, but we do quite a bit together. And they're homeschooled, which I do not help with at all. My patience is not made for that. But Jenna's is, so that's good. GoPro AZ says, hey Zach, we either have a female that foams from vent or a female that lays 2 eggs every day consistently. Which one do you think? Most likely it is a female that lays 2 eggs a day. Typically, you will get them every once in a while. They'll probably last maybe 6 months, whereas usually they last much longer, but about 6 months, and then they'll start struggling a lot. Smash the like button, absolutely. I greatly appreciate it if you hit that like button. Thank you very much. Not talking to me. Phyllis says, are you going to sell emu eggs anytime soon? No, any emu eggs we get is straight going into the incubator. Jenna wants more and more and more. Yeah, Val says he has your mannerisms. He does. You can definitely tell that he is mine. Which is different from when he was born. When he was born, yeah, I was a little confused because, well, I think Jenna was in labor for like 36 hours. It was insane. And then he comes out, let's just say he didn't look anything like me, and I was so confused. But there is no doubt now, that is for sure. But he looked like the chunkiest, round, oval head looking, I don't even know. It was bizarre. Nick says, if I place an order tonight, what would the shipping time frame look like? We will not be shipping until Saturday. I'll be shipping some tomorrow, but because of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I'm worried about the post office. They've been screwing up packages the past couple weeks, so I would say if you order now, it would probably go out in about a week. And that is all the questions. So, with that being said, oh dear God, there was one more question. I missed it. Let's see. What kind of goats do you all have? Does anybody know that?
No.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
They're fainting goats.
Oh,
You knew this.
yeah, I know.
Everybody knows this.
I just didn't know the color. I don't know Jill's color.
I don't know. Who cares? They're fainting goats.
Okay.
Fainting goats. What kind of donkeys do we have?
Miniature.
Yes, we have miniature donkeys. What kind of pigs do we have?
Coonies.
Yes. What kind of chickens do we have?
Karens.
Well, that's true. But Rhode Island.
I know that. I
Rhode Island Reds. What kind of peacocks do we have?
Peacocks.
What kind? I'm going to be honest. I don't know the name of those either. Forget that question. That worked for me. Thanks, Zach. Not a problem. What kind of chickens you have? We just answered. Do you scare the goats so they faint? No, I'm very disappointed. They don't scare at all.
That's why he got them.
That's the entire reason I got them, is because I wanted to scare them. And they
don't.
No. I've only seen the boy faint once. And
Same.
That's it. Very disappointing. Settle Poultry says, how do you fix fox proof? I just found 3 foxes attacking birds just now. Best of luck to you. That's... I would definitely go to Facebook and join the Facebook group. What's the Facebook group?
Myshire Farm?
No.
No, I don't know.
Newbie
quail lovers?
Yes. Join the Facebook group Newbie Quail Lovers and post in there maybe some pictures of your setup. And somebody that's got kind of a close setup to you should be able to help you quite a bit. That is being discussed, but that might be a surprise, so I'm not too sure, Alan. A poultry electric fence is a good idea, thank you. All right, that is the last question we'll answer, so I'm going to go out of here and go to our website, which is...
Newbie Quail Lovers?
No! What is our website?
Myshire Farm.
Yes, myshirefarm.com. And I'm going to activate that code real quick for everybody. Click on coupons. And while I'm doing this, I will do the announcements one more time for everybody. Number one, we're starting a coupon code tonight for 20% off. Hit G. Yep. Where'd it go? Dear God. 20. Hit 20. No. No. Yes. Hold, please. Obviously, I can't multitask. Obviously. Okay. It is on. So the coupon code is active. What we will be doing is a coupon for the rest of the week for 20% off all eggs that are available on our website, which is MyShireFarm.com. No jumbos or live birds will be on there, but everything else will be. It is going through New Year's Eve. Starting New Year's Day, Jumbo Wilds and Jumbo White Wings will be back on our website. We will be adding a jumbo mixed variety to our website starting January 1st, which is very exciting. Next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to have some more announcements for you, and hopefully I will be able to give you a lot more information about the apparel and give you what they look like, so I'm very excited about that. We will have a video coming within the next 2 weeks about a quail starter set as far as what you need. Give me the iPad real quick. And I think that's all of the announcements all right now. I did see a few more comments. We'll check that out real quick. I don't think so. I think it ended here. Why do you lie? You don't have to lie to make friends. You don't have to lie. Jay Jeff says, ha ha ha, my husband has the same idea also. He wants ghosts just to scare them. I was super excited about it, and it never worked out. Did we put goals or goal?
Goals.
There was an S on it?
Yeah.
You're sure?
I am 99% sure.
Okay. Have a good night to you and all. It's 3:11 a.m. in the morning here, so we are off to bed. Thank you. Good night. They are in South Africa, which is pretty cool. S.A. Dang says, good night, Zach. Thanks for all you do. Have a great new year. You too. Living a rogue life. I didn't have a good experience on the Facebook group. People were rude, not encouraging for a newbie. I'm very sorry about that. If you want to let me know what's going on, I'll look into that for you. Jay says, Happy New Year to all. Thank you. Don Cook, Happy New Year, everyone. Good night. Not Django says, our tuxedo is just the quail version of the piebald gene that makes coloring blotchy. I'm not too sure, but no, I don't think so.
Wow, everyone's saying no.
Jamie says, Happy New Year. Thank you. Black Belt Farm says, Happy New Year's all. What was your goal? Oh, that is what I was missing. Thank you very much for letting me know. Now we'll end it. So I won't be taking any more questions or finding the off button, obviously. But our goals this year for 2020 was to sell 500,000 eggs. And we did. And it was, we actually ended with, we've got a couple more days to go. But we ended with about, a little over 600,000 eggs we sold this year, so that's very exciting. We had a lot of small little goals, such as increasing our corporate accounts, getting our name out there, subscribers on our YouTube channel, and things like that. But we actually hit all of our goals, so I'm very excited about that. Next year, our goal is to sell 750,000 eggs.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
750,000 eggs is our goal.
It's a lot.
I will be asking you this again to see if you know the answer.
I will not.
750,000, 750,000.
750,000.
750,000 eggs is our goal this coming up year. And we're wanting 20,000 members on both Newbie Quail Lovers and YouTube. So we'll be doing a lot of fun stuff with that. That will be our goals for this coming up year. And then actually in the car on the way to church this morning, we all talked about what our goals were this year individually. And then Jen and I sat down and wrote down 4 separate goals personally. But for the quail business, the goal is 750,000 eggs to keep what we've got going on now. We guarantee a 50% hatch rate on shipped eggs. However, starting January 1st, which I will announce next Sunday, we're going to be doing another guarantee, which I'm very excited about. So stay tuned for that. So pretty much maintain what we have, but get better efficiently. So, you know, this year I'm hoping to increase production, increase the quantity and the quality, and keep everything going. However, not work as much. So this year is all about working smarter and still keeping that effort into it is the goal this year. But the simple plain goal was 750,000 eggs this year. I saw a couple other comments. Oh dear God. And now I don't see them. So I don't know what I missed. But thank you all this year for joining me on so many live videos and joining our success and being a part of our success and being a part of why we're successful. I cannot express to you enough how much we appreciate all of you. And we thank you very much. We hope everybody had a great Christmas, and we hope everybody has a great New Year. We will see you next year. I've got some really good videos planned the months to come. I will be doing a quail starter set video coming up in the next 2 weeks, and then we are starting our playlist breeding program. So I'm very excited about that. And we'll be going into depth about some things next week about that, changing some things around. So I'm very excited about everything that's coming up. Remember, we've got that sale going on our website right now. The coupon code is
Golds.
And our website is
MyshireFarm.com.
MyShireFarm.com. So check that out, and we'd appreciate it for your business. And we'll see you guys next year. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year. See you, everybody.
Subscribe and drop a like.
Yeah, drop